Hey, I'm back. It's Diana. And because I wanted to do, I'm kind of on a roll. And when I get ideas to do videos, I'm thinking I might as well do them, right? And because I feel that my last video, if you haven't seen it, that I did today, watch that one too. It's about the conflicting information that's out there. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to do one on what to eat in the morning. Because what I find, when I talk to women who want to change what they eat, lose weight or whatever. And so we talk about what they eat in a day. And what I notice almost all of the time is that their mornings are where a big part of the problem is. And so I thought I'd give you some suggestions and show you some things about what I suggest women have first thing in the morning and why it makes a difference and stuff, okay? I just forgot one thing, so I'm going to go grab that one thing. Okay, so I am back. Now I'm going to share this video over. Before I get started, I'm just going to share it on my other site. So it's running at 2 places at the same time. And that way it makes it easy if people are on either or. Okay. To eat or drink for, oopsie. Trying to do this without my glasses. Morning. Okay. Here we go. Okay, should be starting to show over there. Now, what I suggest usually, first of all, is that when you get up, I want you to drink lots of water. So, I know it's winter, I know it's cold, and people are like, oh, but it's cold, and I feel like something hot, like coffee, tea, whatever. I'm not saying you can't have that. But first thing, I would like you to have a nice mug of hot or warm water. Now, there's various things you can put in. I drink warm water all day now in the winter because I find it so cold. Oh. What I have in this right here, too, if you find, like, I'm the person who's cold a lot. So what do I have in here? I have ginger. So I have a piece of ginger, a hunk of ginger root about that big. I peel mine. And then I put in the hot water about up to here. And then you shouldn't put lemon juice in boiling hot water because it's going to kill the vitamin C. So then I add a bit of, regular water. I use all filtered water, regular temperature water. And then I put in my lemon juice on top. Here's my lemon juice. I have a little lemon juicer on top. And then you can add, I just bought some really good organic cayenne. Now, when you are using, so you'll hear about people using turmeric, cayenne, different things in your waters. Well, I really want you to make sure that you're buying good spices for that. If you're taking them in the raw form like this, that means without being cooked, without being in a soup, I really want you to make sure you're using good spices. There is a difference. So I just want to show you because I know it's not good to have things in plastic, but you don't have to spend huge amounts on organic spices. I get these at like really good health food stores, either like this or in a package, like a Ziploc package, right? Because when you buy them in the bottles, like the shaker bottles, they're a lot more expensive. But try buying them in bulk. I get this at a place that I can buy organic spices in bulk. This is cayenne, the new cayenne I bought. And so right now I have my ginger, my water, like lemon, and cayenne pepper, a bit of cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is really good for us too. Woo, stimulate, get things going. And it's also heating. So if you find you're someone who's cold all the time, try having something like that that's really going to keep you warmer, and drink the warm water all day. You don't need to have cold water, but get lots of water. So first thing in the morning, you want to have your warm to hot water with your lemon. Remember, don't put lemon in boiling hot water. Add some other water on top first. Your lemon. Then you can also add, you've heard of turmeric, people adding turmeric in their things, right? The turmeric drinks that are out there. So another one I like is I put some pieces of ginger, the bottom of my cup, and then I pour in like pretty much boiling water, and that'll make like a ginger tea, right? So the ginger. Then I don't put in too much. I add a little bit. Then I add some turmeric, some organic turmeric. And how much? Ooh, half a teaspoon maybe for a mug like this. Half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, something like that. Stir it up. Then you can also add a little bit of maple syrup if you want to add a little bit of maple syrup or a little bit of honey. Now, not all honey is the same. So if you buy the cheap honey, that has no health benefits. Just like when people say there's health benefits to eating chocolate, right? Yeah, but not like an O. Henry bar. That's not health benefits. It may be chocolate, but we're talking, you need to think about the good spices if you're using them like this for your health. You need to use the good, what the heck was I talking about? The good turmeric. Something else, friggin' forgot, man. Okay, so yeah, maple syrup, honey. Try to get unpasteurized honey. Local is best. So if you can get some local unpasteurized honey, and the flavor is so much better too. So you can add a little bit of that to your water in the morning. Now, how much? Well, if you're trying to get rid of sugar, leave that out. But if you're okay, I'm talking not even a half a teaspoon, okay? It's about moderation. It's about not going crazy. You don't add a teaspoon or a tablespoon to every glass of warm water you have during the day, right? So just a little bit. And then then you want to add a bit of coconut oil to the turmeric drink. A bit of coconut oil helps you absorb the turmeric better. What you also need is some freshly ground pepper to absorb the turmeric, okay? And then you can even add a bit of cayenne if you want to on top of that. So what do you got? You've got, this is a suggestion. So then for the second drink I'm talking about, you've got the ginger, hot water. Then I forgot the lemon juice. Then you have turmeric, stir. Fill it up more with hot water. Add the coconut oil, add the honey, and then you're gonna add the lemon juice, okay? Add the lemon juice. Stir that up. Now, so like I said, only about a quarter to half a teaspoon of turmeric to start. Depends on how much you can handle. I wouldn't go with starting with a teaspoon right away. That's quite a lot. So start with about a half a teaspoon of turmeric, stir, right? Add that, a bit of honey, a bit of some ginger, lemon juice, freshly ground pepper, coconut oil. Now that's a well-balanced turmeric drink. You can also make a bigger batch on the stove, in a little pot. You don't need to have exact measurements. It does not really matter that much. But of course you need a good amount. So you're gonna go by taste. Everybody's taste is different. So I make it and I taste it. And do I like the taste? Is it got too much of something in it? Not enough of something else? And I adjust to the taste. Pretty easy. Like it really is. You don't need to overthink so much. Okay, so that's the turmeric drink with the coconut oil and all that. Now another drink you can have first thing in the morning is warm to hot water. Then a bit of the apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. So don't forget the good apple cider vinegar. Bragg's is my favorite. And we're talking about a capful. I just put it into the cap and pour it in there. Now, start with less. If you're like, oh, I can't really taste it, I'd love to have more, then add a little more, right? And then you can use some lemon juice also. And I would say I'd probably add a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And then a little shot of cayenne pepper. That's another morning drink. That's cleansing. That helps the bowel production. That gets things moving in your body, right? So that's another morning drink. And let's see. Oh yeah, one thing I've added to, there's a couple things I've been adding lately. I just bought these little goji berries at a health food store in Duncan. I love them. These are the good ones too. They're not hard as a rock. They're actually a bit softer. I will add those to my hot water. Goji berries are high in antioxidants. I'll add them to my regular water. Also, what I've been adding lately is Himalayan salt or a bit of good I just bought some beautiful Celtic sea salt. Look at these little bags you can buy instead of using plastic. Love it. This gorgeous Celtic sea salt at a health food store. So when you add some of the salt to your water, if you're somebody, so I don't have problems retaining water. So for me, in the winter, I get really dehydrated. So if you add a bit of the Celtic sea salt or Himalayan salt, and I'm talking, I take a couple pinches, not a tablespoon, not a teaspoon, just a couple pinches, poured it in there. The flavor is amazing. Lemon, Celtic sea salt or Himalayan salt, and hot water. Sometimes I add cayenne too. Just a beautiful flavor, or some ginger too. I've been adding that, and that's extra minerals. So that's extra minerals. And if you are very dehydrated, what the salt, the Celtic sea salt and the Himalayan salt does also is it helps you so that you kind of hold on to the moisture more. So like I said, if you retain a whole bunch of water, don't watch your salt intake. But this stuff also has a lot of good minerals, so yum, yum. And I love the salts. So you can add a bit of that to your water. And now, so have I got the drinks going? Okay. Now after that, what a great thing to have is chia gel. Chia gel, which I'm just going to show you. This is really thick chia gel. It doesn't look too appetizing. Chia seeds mixed with water, chia gel. So you want to have about 1 tablespoon of chia seeds with about 5 to 6 tablespoons of water. Stir, stir, stir. Mix it up. That's chia gel. Chia gel is high in calcium. It's also very high in omega, like in essential fatty acids. And it's very hydrating, so perfect to have first thing in the morning. And what you're going to mix chia gel with is some grapefruit. This is a great way. Like I mean, there's, you know, see some diets where they say have grapefruit first in the morning. It helps you to lose fat and get rid of the fat and all that. I don't know. So, just orange is more higher in sugar. Grapefruit is okay to have. Have the grapefruit cut up with tons of chia gel in it. Fantastic first thing in the morning. It's protein, the essential fatty acids, because it's a fat, is you're going to feel fuller. It's also going to help you balance your blood sugar levels, right? So perfect. I love having that in the morning. And you can also have it with blueberries if you have blueberries. Now, another thing I do sometimes is I make my own granola. Here's my own granola. And I actually use like real chunks of coconut and nuts and seeds and then a little bit of the oats. And I just use a little bit of honey on top, drizzle some cinnamon, and I bake it in the oven. And that's what I use for my granola. Now, when you're doing something like this, I want you to have chia gel, a lot of chia gel, a bit of the granola, and a lot more berries. So you see, you want to keep the granola because it's baked, because it's got a little bit of honey on it. It's not the healthiest thing to eat. You want to focus more on getting your berries, your fruit, your chia gel, maybe some hemp seeds on top of that. Perfect morning breakfast. And you can add some almond milk. Now I have this bought almond milk. I mean, it's of course better to make your own almond milk, but a little bit of that almond milk too is just fine. Because the balance, right? The balance is more berries, more chia gel, more of the good stuff, less of the granola, less of you don't want the yogurts, all the milks, right? You want to try to decrease that. So that's a good morning. You can even add some some goji berries to that, high in antioxidants, and blueberries are high in antioxidants. And of course, 2 green smoothies, which I always preach. So 1 green smoothie in the morning. Now, I get people saying that, oh, I can't have the green smoothie in the morning. It's just, I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Well, I'll tell you, when I have my green smoothie, always have a glass of hot water with it. That's what I do. So you can also add the chia seeds, the chia gel in your green smoothie, right? You can also add the coconut oil if you want your green smoothie. I'm not a fan of it for me. But the hemp seeds, the protein powder, and the chia gel, when you add that to your green smoothie, that helps to balance it, right? So you got your fats, you got your proteins, and then you got your greens, which are like the fresh greens like collards, kale, and all that. They are more protein. They are higher in protein. And then you got your fruit, because some people worry, well, isn't that going to spike my blood sugar levels? Well, if you have an all-fruit smoothie, it will spike your blood sugar levels. That's why you want to combine things. That's why you want to have your smoothie with the fruits in it and the fresh greens and maybe things like chia gel. And if you have a really good clean protein powder, you can add that in. And then, of course, you know I talk about the super powders like chlorella or spirulina or a really good mixed green powder. If you're just starting with those things, get a really good mixed green powder. That's a perfect way to start because then you get a well-balanced of a whole bunch of different greens, you know, like alfalfa, spirulina, chlorella, what else is wheatgrass powder, sometime barley grass, all of those things mixed in, which are high in chlorophyll, high in essential fatty acids, so your omega-3s, what you really need, also high in protein, and just they'll add so many minerals, so many nutrients to your day, so many nutrients to your day. So that is the morning. I know you might have to go back there and get those drinks, but it doesn't matter. It's not, you don't have to overthink things. Just add some healthy stuff, like I said, to the waters. You don't have to worry too much about the measurements, and you want to go with what tastes good to you because you want to be the type who consistently has those types of foods in the morning. right? Get your morning healthy. This way, when you eat the right foods and drink the right stuff first thing in the morning, it really does help to balance your blood sugar levels. It really does. And that way, you're going to feel better for the day. You're going to have more energy. And it will help you to lose weight. It really, really will. Get yourself off the sugars in the morning. Get yourself off the breads, the bagels, the bread and peanut butter, things like that really don't have any nutrients first thing in the morning. You really want to get a lot of your liquids because you are dehydrated. You haven't eaten or drank anything all night. So you need those nutrients there. The brain food, they help you to focus better. They help to get your digestive system working properly, and they really will help your digestive system. Especially Chia gel, that'll completely help clean out the digestive system and keeps you more regular. Really, really good for that. And then again, just keeping it real, real simple. Water with a bit of apple cider vinegar in it. Perfect. Water with a bit of lemon juice in it. Really high alkaline. All right, that's it for the morning. Thank you very much for tuning in, watching me live, and share this video if you find it helpful to you. And comment below. Ask me any questions below, and also if you have any ideas for future videos, put that below. And make sure you're part of my community, Women Creating Healthy Lives, because if you are a woman over 40 and want to live a healthy, happy life, well, I'm going to be posting way more stuff there. Okay, so check that out. Thank you so much. Bye.